Good day, everyone. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I just wanted to do something a little different here to get out some information. I know that we do webinars and there's a lot of posts on Can-Am and not necessarily everybody gets all the information that they might be looking for. So basically, I've had a lot of different feedback from promoters and customers over the last, say 27 months of doing this business. And, I kind of wanted to put it in perspective for some people because most people have questions, but, they don't know who to ask or who to get the answer from. So the one thing we gotta really realize that when we're promoting the challenge, it is about the challenge. Number one, when you're new and excited, that's when you're going to have the biggest growth in your business because you're going to bring friends, family, people you already know into your business. As time goes on, the other people that say no are the ones that are going to be watching you. Because I know they've been watching us, they've been watching other people in this business that have been in it for a long time. And quite honestly, the misconception is, it's a 90-day challenge, but it's the continuation of creating disciplines over 90 days. Like it's taken me 27 months to get to where I am. It's taken me 9 different challenges of challenging myself, to learn the disciplines to keep weight off or to eat better or to go to the gym. So when somebody says, well, you know what, my goal is to lose 40 pounds, and say they only lose 15 in 90 days, that's when you have to ask them to say, listen, you haven't failed. You've lost 15 pounds. That's awesome. You've lost 15 pounds of what you wanted to lose. So to lose that other 25 pounds, what do we need to do? So we need to get a little better at the habits, maybe taking some other things out of our diet, adding some exercise, so different things. So that's why it's so important too, the whole 3 for Free program, because when you're getting somebody's product for free, it's going to allow them to over another 90 days, and another 90 days, and another 90 days, get to where they want to be in terms of their challenge. So as a promoter, in terms of your success, it's same with your business. I've talked to a lot of different people, customers and promoters, like I said, and the one thing that we're hearing is that, somebody gets signed up to the challenge, whether it's through a customer or promoter, and they don't know the steps of what they need to do. When you sign up a customer, you should be making sure that they know they have a website to go to, that they're on the right kit, that you call them within a week to make sure they got their product. Call them every month, once a month, to make sure they're having success and give them some tips, because a lot of people don't know nutritionally what they need to do. It's easy to say, yeah, there's a meal plan in the bag, but unless people are directed to things, they're not necessarily going to follow them. So it's same with when we sign up a promoter. We're so adamant about the getting started training. It's not just the act of the getting started training, but it's, taking the time when you sign someone up to say, listen, you know what, here's your back office, you know what, you can go through it, you can spend time, there's videos, and walk them through, even over the phone. Find a half an hour where you can get that person on the phone and share some things with them. That's going to lead to greater success down the road for you, not only for yourself and your business, but for them. The one thing, also as a promoter, is you want to be a product of the product. Like I said, when you're new, everybody's excited, people might not have heard about it, they're going to join it because you're joining it, right? And when you see success and have results, it's going to get more people on it. But that's why you want to continue to have success, or change your challenge once you lose the weight to maybe a fitness challenge, or it can be other different things, but you always want to be that, because long term in this business and in this company, people are going to be attracted to people that are living the challenge, right? Or they're going to make negative comments, or they're going to have a negative opinion of what the challenge is about because they're seeing people that have been on it long term and not seeing results. That person might have lost 40 pounds over 2 years or over a year or whatever, or 20 pounds, but they don't see the huge or dramatic enough changes to necessarily make the proper judgment about the challenge, because maybe that person has lost 20 pounds overall from what they started with, but they're looking for that big wow, because maybe that person's goal was to lose 50 pounds, right? So, I mean, that's the kind of thing we're seeing. In terms of an opportunity, we hear all the time, people look at our success or other people's success, you get on the vision call and you hear people, 45 days to ambassador. Yeah, it's possible. We've had ambassadors in our own business that have done it in 4 months, but it's going to take you 50 to 100 phone calls every day. You're going to be working this business 15 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week for those 45 days. And that's why those people have had this success, because they're relentless. So what you put in is what you're going to get out. In a lot of times we can put a lot in right off the bat, and then when we ease back, we don't see our business necessarily continue to go where it goes. And right now, guys, my biggest suggestion to you would be working overtime, putting as much time into this as you can. Share the challenge, share the challenge. Like Shelly and myself had a goal to you know, we wanted to blow up customers. We've signed up a lot of promoters, but we've never honestly signed up a lot of customers. So, you know, we've signed up a ton of new customers this month. I mean, we can get any kit we want free this month, which is, you know, awesome. And we're continuing to make sure we're working with our customers to have 3 for free parties that we have set up with people. And, you know, that's attracting more people maybe, you know, that have the results down the road that want to promote the challenge with us. So the biggest thing is, guys, you got to remember that if only 1 out of 10 people want to promote the challenge or promote the business, like actually want to get paid, those other 9 are going to be the ones that build your business long term. Those customers, so those customers are almost, they're 9 times more important than the promoter you put in your business, because they're the ones that are going to share the challenge, good or bad, to people, that are going to potentially be some of your best promoters, especially if they've had good transformations. And they're going to be the ones that continue it with their friends and family, right? And that's 9 brand new warm markets of people that want to join the challenge, right? Especially if you can master them getting on Facebook, becoming public, being a product of the product, helping them out every step of the way. You know, maybe they don't want a 3 for free in their first month, but maybe the second month or the third month they do, right? Because then they're seeing results and they feel comfortable enough sharing it. Another misconception is that, you know, this is a diet. It's not a diet, guys, but the thing is, people always ask us, well, what happens when I stop doing my shakes? Well, if you go back to eating the way you did before you started replacing those high-calorie meals with something lower in your diet, you're going to gain the weight back, period. It doesn't matter what you're on. It's what we put in versus what we put out. I was actually talking to my brother-in-law Chris today, and he said he was watching the Macy's Thanksgiving parade yesterday, and they asked an Olympic athlete, a U.S. athlete, you know, if she was going to go and have Thanksgiving dinner with her family. She goes, yeah, I'm going to eat pie, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that. She goes, but tomorrow or after my Thanksgiving dinner, the next day, I'm going to have to run a couple extra laps around the track to, you know, burn off those extra calories. So it's you know, what you're willing to give up to get where you want to be, both in, you know, in terms of, you know, your challenge, both, you know, physically and financially. So, you know, I just wanted to post a few things. I know we've getting a lot of questions from people, but love your customers, guys. The people that love their customers the most and get the biggest customer base is what's going to build your business long term. Because, you know, there's only 100,000 promoters in North America, but there's probably, you know, there's well over 1 million customers, right? There's probably close to a couple million people, and some people will only do the challenge, lose the weight they want, go back to their regular lifestyle. It might be you know, every 6 months they're going to join the challenge again, you know, or twice a year, you know, New Year's and beach season, right? And I just wanted to share this with you guys. You know, please leave your comments and stuff. I'd like to know what, you know, if there's any other questions you have or things, and I could do it by video, you know, because not everybody can make the time to get on the webinar or gets all the information on Can-Am. So guys, have a great day, and we'll talk soon.